dancing at the ocean, running fast along the sand, spirit born of earth and water, fire flying from your hands. In the instant that you love someone, in the second that the hammer hits, reality runs up your spine, and the pieces finally fit. All I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run, when stars collide like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed, baby, you're the one. There are caravans to follow, drunken nights and dark hotels, when chances breathe between the silence, where sex and love no longer gel. Whoa, for each man in his time, his cane, until he walks along the beach and sees his future in the water, a long lost heart within his reach. And all I ever needed was the one, Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Owing to the fact that it is Memorial Day weekend, we use this day, this weekend, tomorrow's the official day, to pay homage to our fallen soldiers in wars. And so, before I move on with anything else, I send this out in the memory of all those who died fighting for the United States. We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates on an asylum. We were sharp as knives. We were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastic, like tameless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses. We learned fast to travel light. Our arms were heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home front. We had no soft soap. We said as Playboy, they gave us Bob Hope. We dug in deep and shot our sights. We prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. This held us those tapes. Sorry, we passed the hash pipe and played on those tapes. And it was dark, so dark at night, 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 night. We held on to each other like brother to brother. Promised our mothers we'd write, and we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left their childhood on every acre. And who was wrong? And who was right, 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 right? Didn't matter in the thick of the fight. Oh, God. Like I've never played it before. We and we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. All right, well, that one's a tough one for me because if I pull the lyrics up, I don't play it very well either, because in order to sing with the emotion that I think is necessary for that song, I tend to have my eyes closed, which means I really have to have the words memorized anyway. Sorry for butchering that one a little bit. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody. Hey, I'm on Hero by Enrique Iglesias. There's one I haven't heard for a while. Good to see you, Amon. Hey, Bill Hasty. A little Jim Croce. All right. Hello, Al. Yes, indeed, sir. Mahalo. Hello, Moritz. All by Myself by Eric Carmen, and I'm a Believer by the Monkees. All right. Olivia Rodrigo's last two singles, Drop Dead and The Cure, are amazing. Well, I will have to check those out. Thank you very much for the tip there, Moritz. Keeping me even a little bit current. Fantastic. Hey, Ted. If You Leave. All right. Or I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. Both good numbers. Hey there, Patty. Happy Sunday to you. David Muller, how we doing from the St. Louis area? Why, Judy, why? All right. Cold Spring Harbor Fever. Hello, Ruth. I guess that's why they call it the Blues or the Gambler. Nice. Hello, Lucio. Ciao to you. Thank you very much. Grazie. All right, Simon wants to hear a little Barry Manilow. Looking forward to another great show. Thanks, Chris. I've been waiting for a girl like you. Foreigner. Nice. Hello, Leo. Footloose by Kenny Loggins. Thank you. John Williams. Hey, thank you, sir. Hello, Rob. Rocky Mountain High. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Tel Aviv. Wonderful. Great to have you with us. Thank you very much. So good to have you with us here, Tonka. Watching from Africa. Marvelous. Warms my heart. Ubuntu. Or Ubuntu. Not sure I know either of these songs. If there's something else that I could play for you, please let me know. Border Song, one of my all-time favorites. Calvin, my friend, joining us from British Columbia. Thank you so much. All right, that's enough to get me started, but I'll come back and check and see what else gets added. All right, let's pick up the pace a little bit with something for our friend Bill Hasty. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. Woo! Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. When you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Well, now Leroy's more than the trouble, and he stands about 6'4". All them downtown ladies call him treetop lover, the men just call him sir. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, now Leroy, he is a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes, and he likes to wear his diamond ring in front of everybody that knows. Got a custom Continental, got an Eldorado too, got a 32 Down the edge of the mall sat a woman named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy learned a little lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. So Leroy took to fighting, and they pulled him from the floor. Leroy Brown looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. He's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, he's bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a little known. Well, he's a badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. I'm going to give this Enrique Iglesias song a try here. Of course, this page needs to be refreshed. Now, Enrique Iglesias, of course, is the son of the iconic, legendary Julio Iglesias. And my favorite story of Julio Iglesias is someone brought him a song. Some songwriter brought him a song and said, I think this would be perfect for you. And they played it, and it was so beautiful, and the melody was incredible, and it was the perfect feature for Julio's range and his voice and his charisma. And it was a bittersweet tale of how a man and a woman come together and eventually it falls apart and it can't be repaired. But it was one of the great loves of the man's life, and it was lost, but it was worth going through. And at the end of the song, Julio says, I love this song, but I cannot sing this song. And I said, why? It's so perfect for you. And he says, because, mi amigo, Julio always gets the girl. Okay, let me find the key for this. All right, well, I don't know if I've ever tried to play this before, so this could be a train wreck. Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. Would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Would you swear that you'll always be mine? Or would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. My breath away. I just wanna hold you. I just wanna hold you. Oh yeah. Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? Oh, I don't care. You're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain, oh yeah. All right, thank you, Amon. Ha ha. Bobby McGee. All right, yeah, we're doing that one next. I do love this one. So a lot of people know this one as a Janis Joplin song, and rightfully so. I think that she's kind of recorded the gold standard on this one. But it was recorded by like everybody in Nashville at some point. Written by the late, great Chris Christopherson. And man, this has got some lines in it, like they just like literally bring oodles of joy to my heart. It's just such good writing. I love this. There's one line I just want to call your attention to. He says, someday, or one day in Salinas, Lord. Well, the whole line, the whole musical stanza goes, from the coal mines of Kentucky to the California hills, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything that we'd done, Bobby helped keep me from the cold. But then he says, one day up in Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. Looking for a home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday. Holding Bobby's body close to mine. There are so many ways you could say that, but that is the best way you could say that for a song. You know, it's like, man, I'd give up just about anything to have one more chance with her. Nope. I'd trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday. Man, the guy was a genius. All right. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans, and I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty Bobby sang the blues with them windshield wipers slipping time, holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing don't mean nothing when it's free. Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. The coal Monday near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. Looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday. Holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee, yeah. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. All right. What else do we have in here? Okay, let's go to the 1980s here with our friend Ted. Let me see. This has got about 100 key changes in it, so let me try to remember which one we start in. Just give me 1 second. I'll know what to do. I just have to remember which of the 15 keys this thing plays in it starts on. That's what I thought. Okay, well, I'll give it my best shot here, Ted. I did that wrong. Sorry. Take two. I told you, there's a lot of key changes. So it starts here. definitely kind of forgot where I was at during the instrumental spot. But cool song. Lots of key changes. Goes in a lot of different directions. All right. This is one for our friend Ruth Hooker out in Richmond, Virginia. Summer's evening on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler and we were both too tired to sleep. Took turns of staring out the window at the darkness, boredom overtook us. He began to speak, said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. You don't mind me saying, I see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. Lost all expression. If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. You're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even, and in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. You see, be time enough to count when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's one more time, you got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, say you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. righty, let's see here. This is for our friend Simon. And I'm going to send this out also to the great Barry Manilow, who is on the mend right now from cancer and procedures and things that can threaten a guy's singing voice, but he seems to be coming out of it, and nothing could make me happier than to hear that. So here's to Barry's continued healing and to be able to get back on the road and do his fulfill his purpose.
Cold as ice, shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way, looking in their eyes, I see a memory, never realized how happy you made me, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. Standing on the edge of time, walked away when love was mine, caught up in a world of uphill climbing, tears are in my mind and nothing is rhyming, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Stop me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. Yesterday's a dream, I faced the morning, crying on a breeze. The pain is calling, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, and I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. I need you today, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you.
Doggy daycare videos. Thank you very much. Yeah, Don Schlitz was definitely one of the great ones. All right, let's try a little Foreigner here for our friend Chris. Let me find where I'm going to be here. Okay. It's been a while since I've tried this one, but I think I remember the bones of it well enough to at least attempt it. So this is going out to our friend Chris Bunger. I don't know just what I will find. I know it's only a matter of time when you love someone. When you love someone, it feels so right, so warm and true. I need to know if you feel it too. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't you tell me if I'm coming on too strong? This heart of mine has been hurt before. This time I wanna be sure. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting
make me feel alive. Yeah, waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. You're so good. When we make love, it's understood. It's more than just a word we say. Only in dreams could it be this way. When you love someone, yeah, really love someone. Now I know it's right. From the moment I wake up till deep in the night, there's nowhere on earth that I'd rather be. Holding you tenderly. Actually, that should have been over these chords. Now I know it's right. From the moment I wake up till deep in the night, there's nowhere on earth that I'd rather be. Holding you tenderly. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Waiting for a girl like you, a love that will survive. I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Casey and Kelly, how we doing, my good friends? Love you both. All right, Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. Outstanding. Let's go back to Billy Joel here for our friend David Muller. This is a deep cut from the first album, Cold Spring Harbor. I don't think we want to play this one on the snare drum. So this one goes all the way back to 1972. When Mr. Joel was still wet behind the ears. This predates Piano Man.
except I'm not sure. Is that the right key?
Of all the people.
What key is that in? Hang on. Give me one moment here just to reestablish my home base here. Okay. I just didn't have it sufficiently detuned. Okay, here we go.
Of all the people in the world that I know, you're the best place to go when I cry, when I cry. I never asked for much before, not before. Things are changed, I need more. Tell me why, Judy, why? I never thought that she would say goodbye, but she did, and now I wanna die, I wanna die. I never thought that I would need a friend, but I did in the end. Tell me why, Judy, why? Oh, what a scene. It's wrong for hurting me up this way. Oh, where you been? It's so hard to make it through the day. My age is very young, so I'm told. Why do I feel so old? Tell me why, Judy, why? Tomorrow, 'cause my dream did not last, so I live in the past. Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, Judy. Why?
Okay. This is a rare treat. I don't get asked for this song very often. In 1988, Elton made an album called Sleeping with the Past. And it was, I think, you know, it had some of among my favorite songs of his 80s output, but I just think top to bottom it was either the best or the second best album of material that he put out in that whole decade. And it was a different kind of experience. He and Bernie Taupin actually sat in the same room for that one to write the songs, which they had never done before. Bernie usually would just go off on his own and write lyrics and send lyrics over to Elton, and then he would take care of the musical side, and that was just how it worked. And they also kind of went into it with a plan that they wanted this musically to be a tribute to sort of the Motown and R&B music that they both kind of loved growing up. So, and certainly this one's got that kind of energy. Making sure I'm in the right key here. Let me see. No, it was here. Okay. Better. So anyway, this has got kind of that vibe, kind of a Motown vibe to it. And this was released as a single. Didn't really go anywhere as a single, but I still think it's one of the strongest songs on the album. It's called Healing Hands, and it was in the request feed. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I never dreamed I could cry so hard. That ain't like a man. I could fly like a bird some days. Had a place where I could land. I could have sworn we were all locked in. Ain't that what you said? I never knew it could hurt so bad when the power of love is dead. But giving into the nighttime ain't no cure for the pain. Gotta wade into the water. You gotta learn to live again and reach out for her healing hands. Reach out for her healing hands. There's a light when the darkness ends. Touch me now and let me see again. Rock me now in your gentle healing hands. Never knew love like poison. Ooh, that it burned like a fire. All I ever wanted was a reason to drown in your eyes. And while we're on Elton John, I have a request for this one as well, so let's just knock this one out while we're at it.
Blue jean baby, and little lady, seem just for the man. Pretty eye, pirate smile. You marry a music man. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in green, always with me, tired of dancing in my hand. Jesus freaks out in the street, and she gets out for gone, turning back. She just laughs. The fall of all was not that bad. Piano man makes the stand in his auditorium, looking on. She sings a song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here, no one near and only you. You can hear me when I say softly, slowly,
All right. I'm going to close things down a little early today because I have a barbecue that I've been invited to, and trying to touch grass more often, get out of my studio from time to time and see people and not just their words in my comment feeds. My life got like a little too online during the COVID pandemic, and it hasn't ever really returned back to stasis since, so I'm working on bringing that balance back. So I'm going to do one more song here. This is for our friend Leo. And everybody have a really, really happy rest of your Memorial Day weekend. And thanks for being here. You guys will remember this. This goes back to 1984. This was one of my favorite songs. I was 7 years old, and in my head, I knew all the moves. Not sure it ever showed up on a dance floor, but boy, did I try. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut loose, footloose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, I'm getting back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody cut footloose. Burning, yearning for some
everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut Footloose. All right, I'm going to get out of here for today. Doesn't mean I'm going to cut it off early every week like this, but I'm going to go see some people. Hope you all have a chance to do the same thing. Remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong, and please give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can, folks. We don't know when the ride comes to an end, so make it count. Don't have any regrets. Leave it all on the field. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.